Okay, y'all want to know about the cost of living in Los Angeles and what to expect. So, the first thing I did before I moved out here was I went to bankrate.com and I clicked on the cost of living calculator. You can go in there and then plug in where you're moving from, the city you're going to, plug in your current salary, and it will give you the equivalent amount of money that you need to make to live the same standard of life. And so for me, that happened to be six figures, which was a great tool to use because I knew exactly what I needed to negotiate for before I came out here. For a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, you can expect to spend about $825,000, which is the median price right now. So that's right in the middle. Obviously, that can go up or down depending on the neighborhoods that you want to live in. For that price, you can probably get about 1,500 square feet on average. So depending on which state you are coming from, you may not be used to paying state income tax, and that was my situation. So before I came out here, I actually lived in two different states that did not have any state income tax. So that was definitely an adjustment for me to make before I came here. So for transportation, currently we are at like $5. I know it's ridiculous. I mean, it's disgusting to even say that. $5.90 a gallon, which is making our normal days look like it's real cheap. Cool thing though is depending on the neighborhood you choose to live in, you could pick a neighborhood that's very walkable. And we do have a lot of walkable neighborhoods. So we have like walk scores out here. You can also go online to walkscore.com and then plug in the neighborhood or the city. For schools, you probably already know about greatschools.org, but that's a really great resource. There's also another one called Niche. So as far as the public school system out here, LAUSD is considered to be decent. Well, depending on which site you go to, it says we're below average, and then the other site, Niche, says that we're a B minus. But regardless, you don't go based off of the score itself. There's more to it. And so just sidebar, I took, some advice from some colleagues and just went to one of the so-called best schools. And in the end, that was not the best school for my kid. And we ended up going to a different place that was more diverse and that was more fit for him. As far as like, quality of life and like your everyday activities, you can expect to pay like $18 for the movies, $10 for some popcorn. The yoga studio would cost you like $110 a month, depending on the neighborhood, but that's about average. Pilates is a little bit more expensive. You might be looking at like 175 or 200. And then one of the best things I would say is worth the money is the weather, which is why I have been in LA, I believe, this long. The weather is amazing.